Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie and I am Intuitive Wisdom. I hope you all are feeling good. I hope you are feeling in your power as always. And I hope that you are doing everything possible in order to be receptive of all these good energies that are out right now. So eating right, exercising, clearing your mind. These are things that are going to support you in your growth. As you go along this ascension and as these beautiful energies are out here. I just say that because as soon as I sit in my chair and tap in, I just start to feel really good. So I can tell that the energy is light and the energy is supportive. So do what you can do to get the most benefits out of those energies, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to tap into the energies. Today I have my Star Seed Oracle deck. I want to get a message for the Star Seed Collective, for the spiritual warriors, whatever you consider yourself, extraterrestrial beings. We all come from the same place. So I just want to see what the message is for the healers of the world. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What do we have today? These cards are sticking. I'm going to pick this one. It says, beyond the mind. The mind moves us through the logistics of life so we can function in the world. However, endless mental chatter, self-doubt, limiting stories, and subconscious programs can keep us in our suffering. Step outside mind-based limitations. Looking at things in an over logical way will hinder you and obstruct access to your superpowers. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and gut are telling you. What would the situation at hand feel like if you released all fears and worries? Are these concerns even yours? Wow. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I do this all the time. I will find myself in a scenario that I created in my head, and I am really just living in that energy for a split second until I catch myself and I'm like, oh wait, no, snap out of it. None of that was real. My heart is racing or my mind is going 1,000 miles an hour over a situation that I have created in my mind. So please be careful. And when you do find yourself in those situations, release them, transmute them, or change the story. That's the beautiful part about it. That's a good part. That's a good way of visualization and manifesting and bringing those things into fruition. It's like as much energy that you put into thinking about something that hasn't even happened, or a scenario like a what if, and it goes in a downward spiral type of energy. Put that same energy and effort to being creative and bring that up. And that's a good way for you to start to manifest something, to manifest good things to come to you. Program your mind to be in an upward spiral, not a downward spiral, okay? That's what I got from that card, and I think that's pretty cool. And those are just one of those subtle things that needs to be talked about because the mind is always on. So it's just really important to focus on what is on your mind. What are you thinking about? What are you listening to? What are you letting inside of your mind? So I'm going to take that and we're going to make that the overall energy of the reading is going beyond the mind. What is beyond the mind? Is that where, I feel like that's High Priestess energy, beyond the mind. It's kind of that intuitive, that intuition. Oops. So let's see, what do we have? What's beyond the mind for these star seeds? What lies beyond the mind? Oh, the Three of Wands, okay. The Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to sail in, and it's somebody who is prepared to go somewhere. Somebody who's waiting on something to come in, okay. And this is something that's going to lead them to a better place. It's somewhere that is going to give you, like I said, a better place. It's going to give you a new opportunity to wherever it is that you're going. Then we have the Ace of Cups. Somebody waiting on love to come in. Is somebody waiting on some emotional breakthrough to happen? Okay, somebody waiting for... Okay, I just heard their soul to do what? Okay, we have a new beginning. They're waiting on a soul breakthrough. They're waiting on some sort of breakthrough, an emotional breakthrough. The Fool is about new beginnings. It's also that Uranus energy, that breakthrough energy. It's like a 0 point. They're waiting. Okay, are they somebody trying to lean into their soul? Okay, that's maybe, is that what's beyond the mind? It's kind of like falling into this cup, falling into the mysterious, the mystery, falling into, yeah, the subconscious. That's what's beyond the mind, duh. You have the conscious and then the unconscious, okay? So that's what's beyond the mind. I feel like somebody is trying to surrender. Somebody is trying to learn how to let their soul be free. Somebody's trying to release, and somebody wants this. Somebody really does want this really bad. What else? The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is waiting, watching, looking at what it is that you have produced, or it's waiting on a return. Okay, waiting for something to come to you as well, but in a physical way. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you see that she's like watered these plants and they've produced an outcome. Now she's waiting for the next outcome. She's waiting for the next thing to happen. Okay, and it's because once you like release and let your soul be free, I don't know, you know, and you expect that something is going to happen for you. What do you expect? Look, the High Priestess. Okay, this is where you're going to expect to find your answer to like the next step on your journey, because the Three of Wands is also somebody who is going on a journey. Okay, so you know that you're meant to go somewhere. You know that something is next and something big is happening. The Ace of Cups is big. It's big emotional fulfillment. It's just a big energy. So whatever it is that you are waiting on, it's something big. Nine of Swords. This is releasing that beyond the mind. The Nine of Swords is somebody who is in their head, having sleepless nights. Okay, not getting any sleep about something. What's keeping you up at night? Let me see. The High Priestess and the Nine of Swords. Are you having bad dreams, or... Let me see. What is this Nine of Swords? Nine of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. Maybe somebody, I think this is what I was trying to say, is that moving beyond the mind. Then you have the King of Swords and the World card. Okay, so let me see. And the Judgment. All right. I feel like somebody is very determined with this Chariot card to produce an outcome. Very determined to have their life go in a way that they imagine it going, right? Even so much that you may be up all night. You may wake up in the middle of the night thinking about this. You may this is just something that's always on your mind. You know, but that beyond the mind part is where you have to surrender. You have to let yourself, you have to release this mental energy. You have to release and get out of your head about how you think things are going to play out in your life. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is very intuitive. The King of Swords has a very fresh and clear mind as well. This is one of the reasons why he is a king, is because his mind and his decisions come from such a pure place. Like they come from a, they just come from a place, a sound place. They come from this place beyond the mind. So it's important to know that you have to leave this Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is somebody who's being logical, who's just thinking too much to the point. It's like analysis paralysis. So, and I feel like this is something pertaining to, you know, your life on the outside, like what you're trying to create. So maybe your mind is just racing and it's in a bunch of different places. But what it's going to take is for you to go beyond the mind with this King of Swords. The King of Swords, I said, he gets his information and he makes his decision from a place higher than him. You see these butterflies above his head. Very clean, very clear, very good mental health. He makes his decisions and actions from a stable mental health place. Okay. Releasing. So yeah, if that is if that resonates with you, if you just feel like you're thinking a lot and you're thinking like, what next moves can I make to get to this victory, or what can I do next? Like, how can I be my best? And, you know, we all want to do that, but it's also important for you to just kind of be calm and let these answers come to you, like the High Priestess and the King of Swords. It's much easier that way as well. You see, like, what peace they're at. They're confident. They're looking at us. They're looking direct. Their head is high. They're just confident. They know that they have the answers. And you know that you have your answers too. Just don't go searching for them. They have to come to you. And I promise that's when things start to unfold in such a beautiful way. That's when these offers come to you, this Ace of Cups. That's when that's when the universe, you have to allow the universe to give you stuff. You have to allow the universe to present things to you without you getting in your head about it. And whatever this is, I mean, it's due to you. It's yours. You have the World card and the Judgment and the Six of Wands. So the World card is about successful, you know, completions. It's also just a very grand energy. It's a very big energy. With the Judgment card, I mean, with the Judgment in the World, I just see this as like your life. What else about this World? Let me see. And the Hangman. Oh, and then you got the Sun. You have beautiful energies out here. All right. And I'm gonna wait for that. Okay, so the World, you have the Sun card, which is the, you know, the highest frequency card in the tarot deck. It's the highest energy. The Sun gives life. The Sun, I don't know, it keeps things in rotation is what I just heard. It keeps things going. It keeps the energies flowing. Something about being in the flow of things. Okay, so I think that's what this, when I was saying that you're waiting for an opportunity, like for your soul to, I don't know, like maybe you're waiting to jump into your soul. I forgot what I had said at the beginning of the reading. But I'll get back to it. I'll think about it. And then you have the Strength card and the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is that mental clarity. It's that cutting through. It's It's just that getting through any mental fog, getting through anything that's clouding your mind. And it's also somebody giving you the answer. Okay. And so let me start down here at the bottom. I got a little distracted for a second, sorry. So I said we have the world, we have the judgment. So this is something that is owed to you. And then you have the chariot. This is forward movement. I feel like this is something that's coming towards you. It's something that's coming towards you, and you may not even see it because you're so in your head. The hangman, it's surrendering. It's almost like going through some sort of like mental surgery, like surgery in the spiritual realm regarding your mental, regarding your not your subconscious. I don't know. This is somebody who is just being enlightened, but they're waiting. It's like on pause though. It's somebody who's being still. And the hanged man is not necessarily physically being still, but his energy is being still. I feel like you're being told to, yeah, calm your mind down. Be on the mind. Then you have the Ace of Swords. What else? The Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who is something that's secure, something that is stable. The Four of Pentacles is something that you're holding tight to. It could also speak of attachments. Being attached to what? Yeah, so don't be attached to the outcome. Don't be attached with the Four of Pentacles and the Judgment. Don't be attached to how this is all going to play out for you, but just know that it is with the High Priestess. Being attached to outcomes causes heartbreaks. It causes stress. And it causes stagnation as well. Being attached to the outcome. That's like saying that you're not going to let the universe do what it does. You're not going to let the universe work things out in a way for you because the way that you want them to happen is just how you want them to happen. The Star card and the Temperance. Wow. The Star card is healing. The Star is wish fulfillment. But with the Star, the Ace of Swords, and the Temperance right there like that, I feel like it's about your mind really coming into balance with things. Or it's telling you the need to heal your mind or to heal your way of thinking so that it can lead you or so you can be in balance. Something about you being in balance with the universal flow or universal energy with the Temperance next to the Sun. Let me see. Let me get from another deck. I want to know, is this collective, are star seeds? Okay, so I said this was a message for star seeds as well. So this is what the universe is asking us to do in order to help this ascension or in order to help us better stay in our light and not in our mind. So I want to know, what is the status of what is the status of the star seeds, of the spiritual warriors, the light workers? Where are we at within this? Where do we stand? So we may know what actions or what is next for us. What do we need to do? The Seven of Swords, okay? The Seven of Swords is being quiet about something. It's it can speak of a sneaky energy, okay? not talking or not withholding information, somebody who's not telling everything. Let me see, what is that? The Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is nurturing herself. Okay, so I think that we're being told to hold on to our energy right now. To nurture yourself, to just continuously strengthen your light right now. Maybe not even giving too much of yourself to other people at this time. I think this is a time for you to be silently focused on achieving your goals or producing beautiful things. The Queen of Pentacles is very abundant. Okay, and I asked where were we at? Like, what is it that we need to do as light workers? And the Seven of Swords and Queen of Pentacles came out. Okay, so I feel like we're just supposed to be quiet right now. Be quiet about what it is that we're creating and just put all of our energy into the beautiful things, or the beauty that we're trying to produce. And the way that this Seven of Swords is above the Beyond the Mind card, I feel like this is telling you to sneak away and get away from the mind. You know, sometimes you even have to leave your own mind. Sometimes you have to this is somebody who's like trying to get out of something. The Seven of Swords is somebody who's trying to get out of something as well. So really, I'm just getting a lot of focusing on getting out of your head and getting into the heart space, getting into your heart. Okay, I'm gonna pick 2 more cards, and then I'm gonna get a word of advice from the Shaman's Oracle. Oh, look, the Sun again. That's beautiful. And the Ace of Cups again, all right? So, amplified energy, the Sun being amplified. Okay, you're supported. Your soul is like, I just really feel, I think I said that before at the beginning of the reading, these energies are really supporting right now. They're really supportive of whatever it is that you are putting your willpower to with this Strength card. Whatever it is that you are trying to create or do or be, there is just so much energy. I feel like there's something about, I just heard the word catapult. Like, so whatever it is that you're doing at this time, whatever it is that you're nurturing, whatever seeds you're planting, whatever it is that you're trying to grow, at this time in particular, I feel like it's going to be magnified and amplified. So I think that you need to really be cautious and be aware and be, what is that word? Be intentful with what it is that you are doing at this moment in time. Just do your things with intent, because with the Sun and the water, things are with the Sun and the Ace of Cups, that's a lot of water and that's a lot of sun. Those are grounds for something to flourish. That's like the rain and, you know, the sun. Like if it rained and it was sunny, you know, on and off, you know how fast the grass grows when it's like that. So yeah, just make sure that you are being mindful. The High Priestess is very mindful. It's okay to be mindful of things without being in your mind. What else? What is the word of advice? What do we have for these for this collective? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the word of advice as we are clearly in manifestation mode right now? I know we always are, but there's something about this one right here. I see these 2 suns and 2 aces of cups. Those are really big energies. What is it, Holy Spirit? Thank you. One more. No, that's it. This is it. Look, Joyful Muse, Inspiration, 33. Okay, let me see. It's such a cute card. You know, 33 is a very significant number to a lot of people, period it is, but this can be a significant number to you. It speaks of support. It speaks of things coming together. It speaks of being supported with things that you're trying to bring together. It's an angel number. So let's see what 33 has to say. The joyful muse, inspiration, the gift of play and inner child. The joyful muse invites you to be more playful, to have more mirth and joy in your life. You have become boring to yourself, even as others continue to find you interesting. Circumstances have dulled your edge, and it is time to change. Not the things around you, but your attitude. Blow a morning kiss to yourself in the mirror. Smile to a stranger. Wink to a child. Be mildly but elegantly inappropriate. The joyful muse is a source of inspiration, a wild and disruptive feminine force that compels you to invite more pleasure and delight into your life. Give yourself permission to be mischievous and find the humor in the tragedy while careful not to become frivolous. The power of the muse will shake up everyone around you, invite you to create beauty and grace out of the pain and tragedy you perceive in the areas of your life. The joyful muse often comes at a time when darkness prevails and the future seems dour. Embrace her gifts, being playful without being silly. Invite the child inside of you to come out and play for a date, and he or she will help you to return to your innate innocence, the place of never been there, never done that, even if it is the same routine you wake up to every morning. That is beautiful. If that doesn't speak of getting out of your mind and getting into your soul and into your heart, that's really what that card just, spoke of. That's what it said to me. So I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that this message resonates for you all. If you can please like and subscribe, it'll be greatly appreciated. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye.